Hello everyone, welcome in today to Raiders franchise. Today we're going to be taking on the Cleveland Browns, and this is going to be a pretty tough matchup. They're a slightly better team than us, but I do believe that we can take them. First thing we're going to do is jump right into our upgrade players. The first one up is cornerback Nate Hobbs, and for him, we're going to go into man-to-man. Actually, slot. I changed my mind. I want to just make him a well-balanced player. He got +1 press, +3 man coverage. That's awesome. That brings his man all the way up to an 81 overall. Next up, we have center Isaac Baldwin, and for him, I'm going to go into pass protector. It looks like he went up to a 74 overall. He does have -1 morale. He got +1 pass block power, +1 pass block finesse. Our final upgrade is going to be to Trey Tucker, the young wide receiver, and for him, I'm going to go into slot. I think we just need to develop him route running wise. We get a pretty solid upgrade here. He gets +1 agility, 2 short route, 1 medium, and 1 catch in traffic. And let's welcome everybody into Cleveland, Ohio, as we are going to be taking on the Cleveland Browns today. Hopefully this week goes a little better than last week did for us. We did not have a good day, and, it was a pretty disappointing matchup last week against the Baltimore Ravens. Let's see what Malik Willis can do for us. The Cleveland Browns are going to open up today with the ball as A.J. Cole boots it down there to him, and that looks like it's not going to be returned at all, as that's just a knee in the end zone. Now, I will say, you guys let me know how the mic sounds. I'm starting to use my mic while recording these instead of using a headset, because I hope the sound's a little better. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. But Deshaun Watson's the Browns starting quarterback, and he has not been very good in real life, and he wasn't very good in week 1. Let's see if we can get after him here today. Out of the gun here, Watson hands it off. That's Nick Chubb getting taken down. That's a good play by Jerry Tillery. Backed up now, it's 2nd and 13. They're going to hand it off to Chubb, and that's DeMar Cox, the young third-round rookie, making the play. So far, the Browns have -2 rushing yards. That's exactly what we want out of them. Taking a look at our secondary starters. Like I said, everybody remains the same. We're lucky we don't have any injuries this week. We're fully healthy. We're looking for a big step forward out of our interior D-line and DeMar Cox and Byron Young, and hopefully they can do that for us this week. Now they're going to pass here. They're backed up. Let's see if we can get after him a little bit as Jerry Tillery gets Watson off his spot, and that's going to be an incompletion. We are going to get a stop to begin today. Taking a look at our starting quarterback, it's Malik Willis. He struggled in week 1. Nothing went well. We had 4 interceptions. We pressed a lot with him. His accuracy is an issue, but it's something I believe we can work with. We just have to be a little bit smarter about how we handle him and, maybe rein him in a little bit because he seems to want to take a bunch of shots down the field, and I just got to be smarter with him. We're going to open today up by going on the ground. That's going to be a very short carry for the running back, Josh Jacobs. That's Myles Garrett making the tackle. 2nd and 9 now from the gun. We're going to hand that off. That's Josh Jacobs getting stuffed by Dalvin Tomlinson in the middle of the field. Taking a look at our starting lineup this week, nothing's changed. We still have the 2 rookie O linemen starting and Dylan Parham at left guard. Right now, Lyle Collins is a backup. We'll make a decision on whether to start him later on. I want to keep trying to develop Dylan Parham. 3rd and 7 now. We're backed up. Let's see what Malik Willis can do. He's going to throw it deep, and that's a bad throw, but it works out perfectly. Josh Jacobs makes the reception. 1st down, Raiders. However, they lose starting guard Cesar Ruiz to injury. Luckily, he's on the sideline, so that hopefully means we'll get him back. In the gun, it's Willis again handing it off. That's a nice run by Josh Jacobs, who breaks the tackle. He actually gets the edge. He tries to fight ahead. He gets a few extra yards there. That's a great carry for our star running back. Now, let me know if y'all hear any background noise or anything. I'm still working on perfecting this setup here. I'm in a different room, so if a mistake happens or if you hear some thuds, it's probably me bumping the mic, as Cesar Ruiz can return to the game, and I think we're going to have him. 2nd and 10. It's a play action here. Malik Willis tries to throw it, but he couldn't get the pass off to Michael Mayer underneath. That's Myles Garrett making the play. Backed up now, it's 3rd and 18, and we're just going to run a QB sweep with Malik Willis. He can't quite get the edge. Martin Emerson makes the tackle. That could have been an interesting play, and it's something I think might work in the future. 8-mile-an-hour wind, and I think we can drill this field goal still with Daniel Carlson. The kick is up, and it's going to be good. 3-0 Las Vegas. We take the early lead here today. Deshaun Watson and this Browns offense come out for their 2nd drive. Let's see if they can have a little more success on this one as we send a blitz at him, and that backfires on us. That's Elijah Moore with the big 1st down at 20 yards. I feel like we're going to have to be pretty careful in sending blitzes. We don't want to make this easy on Deshaun, as that's play action, and Tillery will not quite get there in time. That's a big pickup for tight end David Njoku. I have learned it doesn't seem like using zone coverage works very well, so we're going to stick in man, and that helps there as Nate Hobbs busts that ball out. We primarily want to be a man coverage team anyway, so this could work in our advantage. as that's a short pickup, bringing up a 3rd and 4. Now we got to get after Deshaun. And we're going to do that by trying to press the receivers to keep them locked up at the line of scrimmage and hopefully give our front 7 a little bit of time to get there, but he fits that in perfectly. Jeff Okudah got beat by Elijah Moore for the first down there. 1st and 10 now from the 14. Deshaun's going to pass. He goes underneath to his young receiver, and that's a short pickup, bringing up 2nd and 7. Deshaun's under center, and that's going to be a handoff, and Max Crosby gets shrugged off by Nick Chubb. He only goes for a few extra yards, bringing up a 3rd and inches. Now we need a big stop to keep him out of the end zone. That's a matchup you'd think we could win, but unfortunately, Max Crosby could not bring him down as we get pressure on Deshaun, and he completes it to Donovan Peoples-Jones for the touchdown. The Browns are going to take the lead here today, probably 7-0 if they hit this extra point. Malik Willis under center, looking to pass here. He's going to check it down underneath wisely to our 3rd-string tight end, Briley Moore, for a short pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 6 now, still under center is Malik Willis, and that's going to be Josh Jacobs getting the carry, and he's going to get the edge. He tries the stiff arm. He couldn't do it, but that's a huge pickup for the 1st down. Malik Willis remains under center, but we offset the fullback this time. That's just a good play by Myles Garrett getting off Colton Miller's block. We still go for 4, though. I'll take that. 2nd and 6, no fullback in the game. That's going to be a carry for Josh Jacobs, who tries to hard cut back around that mess. He just got caught up. He couldn't go anywhere. It's 3rd down. We've got 5 yards to go as we snap this. That's Malik Willis feeling some pressure, and he just throws it terribly underneath. I don't know what he was doing there. That could have easily been a turnover. Time to punt it back to the Browns. That is a fantastic punt. I don't talk on them, but that went out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a play by A.J. Cole. We're going to run it here. Nick Chubb, we should have came out with more D linemen, but we'll take it. It only went for 3. Divine Diablo gets hurt, though. That could be a big loss for us up the middle of our defense. So that likely means pretty good news for us as Deshaun's still under center, handing it off. That's Nick Chubb again getting caught up. He goes for a few yards as, for some reason, Robert Spillane felt the need to destroy him to give him a few extra yards. 3rd and 3 now in the guns, Deshaun Watson. We're expecting a pass here, but we're going to blitz him, and that almost works perfectly, and Joku holds on. Big 1st down for the Browns. They get away from the end zone. And Divine Diablo has an upper arm bruise, and honestly, I got to keep him out there. We need him. The 1st quarter comes to an end here. It's 7-3 Cleveland. They have the ball, but a long ways to go. Our offense hasn't been very productive. Theirs has been a little better than ours. Let's see if we can figure it out here in the 2nd quarter. Deshaun in the gun here, looking to pass to open up 2nd quarter. That's Njoku coming open. He got away from David Long Jr. Deshaun's been on fire. He's 8 of 10 today. Honestly, nobody likes this guy, so it's kind of frustrating to see him light us up as that's Nick Chubb making the big play. Luckily, we get him scooped down with Nate Hobbs. This is a frustrating thing. Our defense does not appear to be doing much better than they did last season as we do send a blitz and get down Deshaun Watson, and he ends up hurt on the play. That could be big things for the Las Vegas Raiders. We'll see how long he's out. He's on the sideline. Hopefully he misses a little while. DTR is their backup quarterback, Dorian Thompson-Robinson. He was a 5th-round pick. He's no longer a rookie, but he was a rookie when the game came out in Season 1. So we'll see what he can do as he finds Njoku underneath, bringing up a 3rd and 11 now. We're going to attempt some zone coverage here, and this could be a big mistake. We'll see, though, as we're going to send a little pressure at DTR, and that's a screen out there. Hopefully we can get over and make the tackle, and we will get David Njoku down. It's going to be 4th and 1. Hopefully they settle for 3. Instead, it looks like they're going to go for this. DTR's lining up under center, and they're going to drop back pass. We're getting a blitz on him, and that's dropped. Turnover, no points for the Browns. That's a big play for the Raiders. It's 1st and 10, and under center is Malik Willis again handing it off. That's a nice cut by Josh Jacobs, and he's fighting. He's just wrapped up at the line. He only goes for 2. Remaining under center here, we're going to snap it with Malik Willis looking down the field. And he's going to end up just checking this down. That's the right decision there. That's Josh Jacobs trying to cut. He couldn't get away. That's a good pickup, though. 3rd and 4 is manageable. We got one safety deep on 3rd and 4 here. We're looking to throw it underneath, and that's exactly what we do. We find Michael Mayer. 1st down, Raiders. This drive stays alive, but he fumbles the ball. That's a big mistake. Oh, no. Juan Thornhill with the recovery. We'll have to see if that's going to stand. It's under booth review. Let's see what they have to say as they take a look at this one. This angle shows us absolutely nothing, so I don't know what's going to happen here. They're going to say it's our ball still. That wasn't a fumble. We'll take it. We'll take a look in replay now. So you can see Michael Mayer here is in contact with David Long Jr. and Newsome right now, and it looks like that ball doesn't come out till his butt's already on the ground here. You can't really tell from this angle, honestly. That's kind of questionable that they overturned it. I'll take it because it benefits us, but I guess right there you can see his tush is on the ground, and it looks like that ball might still be in his hands. So we get lucky there, and we take the ball back over. We're in the gun. We're going to hand it off again. Josh Jacobs with a carry, and that's a solid pickup. Sione Takitaki makes the play. 2nd and 4 now, remaining in the gun. That's going to go back to Jacobs, and that's Zawalen who makes contact in the backfield with Jacobs and forces that short carry. A lot of y'all probably don't remember him, but he was from our Dynasty file. He played at Alabama, so we've seen him a little bit here or there throughout the Dynasty. So it's nice to see him in the NFL making plays as we go to Jacoby Myers underneath, and it won't matter that he made that play. 1st down, Raiders. In the gun here, Malik Willis looking to snap it, trying to move around in the pocket. He sets his feet and throws it deep. That's a miss. Jacoby Myers was open. He should have had that one. 2nd and 10 now in the gun, and we're going to read option this off of Myles Garrett, which I think is a good decision as we juke and break that tackle. My gosh, though, Myles Garrett comes over and destroys Malik Willis from behind. He fumbled it, but luckily we got on top of that one. It's 3rd and 13 now. Depending upon what happens on this play, this might be 4-down territory as we go to Josh Jacobs, and he cuts it back inside. That's a short pickup. We're going to settle for 3, and I'm perfectly okay with that, as that's again Zawalen making the play, the rookie from Alabama. It's going to be a 56-yard field goal from Daniel Carlson. Let's see, it's up. It's drifting, but it's good. He drills that one almost right down the middle. It's 7-6 now. DTR remains in the game here in the 2nd quarter, so we don't know how long Deshaun Watson's going to be out for us. That's another run for Nick Chubb, who breaks a tackle. Trayvon Merrick comes over and destroys him, though. That's only going for 4. Right back to Nick Chubb, it looks like, but we have 2 guys there. That one's going backwards. It's 3rd and 9. Let's see if DTR can pass it. They're going to spread us out and go 5 wide here with DTR. We're sending little to no pressure, but that does not work. I thought coverage would help out there. 1st down, Browns. I should know better. You need to pressure a young quarterback. So that's what we do on this play, and that's Nick Chubb again breaking the tackle of Max Crosby to get the solid pickup of 7 yards there. Coming out of the 2-minute warning, DTR's in the gun. He's going to pass as you expect in this situation. That's Nate Hobbs busting that pass up. 3rd down. DTR under center, looking to pass here. He's going to go across the middle, and that's a drop by Elijah Moore and a good hit by one of our linebackers there. We should get the stop here and get a chance to get points before halftime. Coming out in the gun here to begin our 2-minute drill here. We're going to go across the middle of the field. That's an open Jacoby Myers out to the 50. 1st down, Raiders. We're not going to go too quick here. We just need to get points before the end of this half here, as that's going to be... nearly a sack by Zawalen. Luckily, Malik Willis got that out of his hands. 2nd and 10 now for Malik Willis. He's looking to pass. He's going to throw that. That's Hunter Renfrow wide open, and that's going to go for a good pickup, getting us down to the 32-yard line. We're going to hurry up to the line here, and we're just going to hand this off to Josh Jacobs, and that's Baldwin with the solid block. That goes for 8 yards. Let's call a timeout. Actually, no. Let's rush to the line again. And we are actually going to hand it off again to Josh Jacobs. I think this could work for a 1st down. We tried to juke. It didn't work. Let's call a timeout. Malik Willis, 29 seconds left in the half. Looking for points here. We go to an open Devontae Adams who tries to juke. It didn't work. We're going to call timeout once again. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. All the options are on the table as we hand it off, and Jacobs, he doesn't go anywhere. We're going to rush to the line, and we're going to look to try this run one more time, and then I'm going to call a timeout and throw it after that. That's Jacobs getting the carry, trying to power ahead. He goes down, timeout. So you're probably wondering what I'm hoping to accomplish here. It's either going to be a quick touchdown or a throwaway in this situation. Here we go, Malik Willis. He's going to get this pass off to the end zone. Jacoby Myers, he holds on. Touchdown, Raiders. They're going to go in with the lead heading into halftime. Heading into halftime here, it's 13-7 Raiders. We had a great drive to finish that 1st half. It was a little risky, but it paid off for us. Now we got to carry our momentum into the 2nd half. Let's take a look, though, at what's going around in the NFL. First up, let's look at the Chargers and the Broncos. This one is a Broncos victory, moving them to 1-1. Quarterback Jack Garola played pretty well for a rookie. You're got to be happy to see that, especially since he was the quarterback for me at the Gators. Next up, we have Detroit at Minnesota. This one here heading into halftime's a big Minnesota lead, 20-6. Let's see if the Lions can figure it out and get back into this one. Final game we'll look at is Texans at Colts. This could be an interesting one with young quarterbacks. It's 10-7, Texans leading at halftime. We'll have to see if Anthony Richardson and the Colts can answer in the 2nd half. And the kick is away to open up the 2nd half. It's going to be the Raiders starting with the ball. Let's see what Gabriel Bowens can do here. He doesn't have a lot of space. He tried to juke. He got wrapped up, though, at the 20, and down he goes. Malik Willis and the offense come out, and they're actually going to drop back and look to pass here. That's a risky one to Davante Adams that's broken up. Great coverage there. We're going to send Briley Moore in motion here, and Willis is just going to drop back looking to pass. He's going to go underneath. He had Renfro open. That's just a poor pass. Dalvin Tomlinson gets shaken up again for the Browns. Looking to pass here on 3rd and 10. We have to in this situation. We're going to go Davante Adams, and that was not a good decision. That's intercepted. That's a big hit. The ball comes out, and we get the ball back. I don't know what happens here. That was a fumble by David Long Jr. What happens now? In case you were wondering, they give us the ball back at 1st and 10. In this situation, I really don't know if that's what would have happened. I don't think so, but I'll take it. It's kind of a bit of a ripoff if you're a Browns fan, but hey, it is what it is. This is Madden. I can't help that. As Malik Willis is going to rip off a long run all the way out to the 43-yard line. However, center Isaac Baldwin shaken up once again on the play. We got lucky that turnover did not hurt us as we're looking to pass and get Malik Willis going. That's a pass to Davante Adams, who breaks off that tackle and goes for a good pickup there. 1st down, Raiders. 1st and 10. We're going to pass it here with Malik Willis. That's Davante Adams. What was that, man? That was a bad throw. Adams was open, and he was in front of Greg Newsome there. It's a calf strain. We're going to bring back Isaac Baldwin. 2nd and 10 now. Malik Willis, read option. Once again, he's going to pull it, and he has a big crease out there. That's a missed block by Parham. I might need to put La'el Collins out there. We're in the gun, and we're going to hand it off again. This is Jacobs, and he gets tackled by Zawale, and Parham's just not holding up his blocks. He's a weak link at this point. He might need to go to the bench. This is going to be a 55-yard field goal attempt by Daniel Carlson. That is up and right down the middle. Vegas extends their lead up to 16-7. DTR remains in the game here in the second half for the Browns, so I don't know how long Deshaun Watson's going to be out. They're going to hand it off to Nick Chubb, though. That's a smart decision. Down he goes, but not before he picks up 5 yards. 2nd and 5 here, DTR under center, dropping back, looking to pass, and that's going to be an easy completion. That Christopher Smith got burned on that one, bringing up a 3rd and 1. They're going to go empty here on 3rd and 1. We're going to send a blitz at DTR, and he gets that pass out quick. That was a great play. He found Njoku wide open there. 1st down, Browns. Under center's DTR. I'm expecting a run here, so we're going to blitz him in hopes that we can get in the way, and I was wrong. That's a quick one out there. That's completed to Peoples-Jones for a short 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7. DTR's in the gun with Chubb next to him. Don't be surprised if they hand it off, as that's a completion out there again to Donovan Peoples-Jones. DTR by himself in the backfield. I'm expecting a pass. We run man coverage, and that's intercepted right there by Divine Diablo in front of Donovan Peoples-Jones. Is he fast enough to bring this back to the house? Yes, he is. Touchdown for your Las Vegas Raiders. We extend our lead up here today. Everything is going well for us after the disaster we had last week. Now, we're actually going to go for a 2-point conversion here because I want to get up to like a normal lead. So let's see what we can do. We're going to go underneath, and that pass just doesn't get released. JOK makes the tackle. It is what it is. It's 22-7 Raiders. It looks like the Browns run most of their plays under center here. Let's see if DeMar Cox can get down Nick Chubb, and that's exactly what he does. Our young rookie makes a huge play there. This is going to be a handoff, and that spreads us out and works well as Chubb's going to get a solid big carry there. Bringing up a 3rd and 1. I'm expecting a run to Nick Chubb here. I could be wrong. Let's see if I'm guessing right. That's exactly what it is. As Chubb's going to get hit in the backfield, and down he goes. That's going to be a big stop for the Raiders. There is a flag. They're going to call holding. We're going to decline that and get them to punt that ball back. I don't see them going for this. Oh, that was sick. Look at that little spin move. I got to show that off. I did not expect that out of Antonio Bennett. Malik Willis and the offense take over. They're going to hand it off. That is Jacobs getting the edge, trying to juke inside. He fights off the first tackler and goes for 5. Willis under center here. He's going to throw the quick bubble out there to Davante Adams. That works so well. He didn't juke on that one, though. It's a good pickup. 3rd and 3. Let's try it again. It's going to work to Davante. 1st down. He jukes. He gets the 1st down. That's all I care. He didn't break the tackle, but that was a good play. Staying under center here. We're going to keep this ground attack going as that's Jacobs getting the carry and fighting ahead for a 6-yard carry. Let's see what we can do here. This could be a good play as we have wide open Davante Adams, who jukes and breaks that tackle and gets down to the 29-yard line. 1st down, Raiders. That's a huge play. 1st and 10. We're going to go to Jacobs, who gets hit at the line of scrimmage, and he basically goes nowhere. That's a 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8. We're going to pull out the read option, and Malik Willis is going to get this carry, and he has a big old gap as he tries to get to the sideline. He goes down, but that's a great rush. He has 34 yards on the ground. That's exactly what we're looking for out of him. Damian Harris checks into the game here, and he's going to get the carry up the middle, and he is fighting for that first down. That's a great first carry, as that's going to be the end of the third quarter. 22-7's your score here. The Raiders look really, really good. They're not dominant passing, but their ground attacks come to life with the addition of Malik Willis and his ability. That's going to be a Josh Jacobs carry that goes nowhere. David Long made the tackle. Second and goal. Second and goal now in the gun as Willis handing it off. That's going to be a touchdown for Josh Jacobs. The Raiders extend their lead up even further. What a great play. What a great drive. You love to see it. Watson returns to the game here in the fourth quarter. We'll have to see if that makes the Browns a little more effective as he's off his mark and he throws it underneath. That's an easy completion there. Watson in the gun. He's looking to pass. I expected a run for some reason as that works perfectly. He found the gap in the zone. That's a completion to Elijah Moore. Watson seems to have made an impact on this offense as he's feeling pressure, though, and down he goes. That's a combined sack for Tyree Wilson and Jerry Tillery, backing the Browns up. The Browns have to pass here, so let's see if we can make any sort of impact on them, as that really didn't matter. Nate Hobbs got burned there. Under center's Watson here. He has Chubb behind him and Njoku in line. This might be a run. I wouldn't expect it, but it's possible as Tillery gets pressure on him, and that's still a completion, man. He has been awesome when he's been in the game. I feel like I need to make sure sliders haven't been changed because, man, they just don't miss. Look at that. Watson again. He's perfect. We've been struggling against even decent quarterbacks. Now, part of our problem is I know our defense struggles, and we don't have the best corners, so it makes it a little easier on these guys as that's another completion there. That one should have been covered. This is frustrating at this point. I will say, though, I'm pretty thankful Watson wasn't in the game all day because we might have a different score here if that was the case by the looks of this drive. He's going to hand it off. That's Chubb, and he's going to have a big old crease. And why did Merrig stop right there? That's a touchdown for the Browns. They might be able to get back in this game if we don't play it smartly. Shockingly to me, Cleveland's going for two here. I'd expect them to wait to do that, but I guess for them, now's the time. They want to know what they need, as that's going to be an incompletion. Bowens with the nice return here. He has a big old crease. He's outrunning everybody. We might have a kick return with Gabriel Bowens in the regular season as well. And that's exactly what we have. Touchdown for your Las Vegas Raiders. Gabriel Bowens with the huge play. You love to see it. This young kid's made an impact on special teams. He may not be all there as a receiver, but as a special teamer, he's exactly what we need. Let's see if we can put some pressure on Watson and make him have some incompletions. He's been fantastic today. Watson looking to pass here. He's going to have to check it down. That is a Nick Chubb broken tackle and a solid pickup there. It's 3rd and 1. Will they run it or will they pass? Well, it looks like it's a screen to Nick Chubb, and that works perfectly as he breaks Jeff Okudah's tackle. Merrig gets him down. First down. We need to adjust our game plan against Watson. Let's see if zones will work, as that's a short completion. Big problem on this play, though, is DeMar Cox gets hurt. Hopefully he's not out for long. He is somebody I'm counting on, but he's headed to the locker room. This could be a long-term injury. Lord, I hope not, though. Jerry Tillery checks into the game for the injured DeMar Cox, and that's a sack. That's stripped away by Max Crosby. Jack Conklin recovers it, and then he gets hurt on the recovery. That looks like he's in a lot of pain. He's still only on the sideline, though. And it's a dislocated hip for DeMar Cox. That could be a long-term injury. I'm so disappointed by that. He has been great for us, and I was really looking forward to seeing what we could do with him. 3rd and 18 now for the Browns. Watson needs a lot of yardage. Let's see if we can get pressure on him, and that's going to be intercepted by Jeff Okudah. Turnover. That's the big play we needed. This game's already over, but I love to see our defense stepping up against Deshaun. Damian Harris is in the game here, and we're going to give him a carry. I didn't do a good job of rotating him so far. As we lose Isaac Baldwin to another injury today, that's just frustrating at this point. This time, he's headed to the locker room. That could be 2 of our top 3 draft picks missing significant time. 2nd and 13 now, and we are just going to run the ball, as that's a missed block. Briley Moore should have looked inside. We didn't go anywhere. We are backed up. It's 3rd and 13. We're running this clock down. We're going to snap it, and we're going to run a screen to Josh Jacobs. And somehow Malik Willis can't get that pass off. That's Zawalen getting in there and wrecking our game plan again. He's been really good. He was a 2nd-round pick for the Browns. And as you can see, it's a bruised sternum, so Baldwin should only miss the rest of this game. Again, we are forced to settle for another 55-yard field goal. Daniel Carlson's kick is up, and it's going to be good. He sticks it right down the line. Raiders extend their lead up 39-13. Deshaun Watson comes out in the pistol. This is going to be a pass. He doesn't feel any pressure, and luckily that's a drop. Watson again looking to pass. We send a blitz at him, and that doesn't work as David Njoku comes open and breaks Merrick's tackle. Down he goes. That's a big pickup, and Akeem Davis-Gaither shaken up in the play. He's our third linebacker. He's somebody that I think can make a big impact for us, so hopefully he's not out long. I've got to be honest, at this point, I'm not 100% sure what to do, as Deshaun Watson's been fantastic today. Look at that. He's on the move. He throws a dart across his body. Bell breaks the tackle and gets the first down. I don't know what we can do. Hey, we're winning, so we'll take it as that's a drop right there off a big hit on Nick Chubb. And it looks like Akeem Davis-Gaither bruised his elbow. And honestly, Matthew Adams played pretty well in the preseason. We're going to give him a shot. 2nd and 10 now. It's Watson looking to pass. He checks it down. That's Nick Chubb getting the first down. Actually, they call him a yard short, 3rd and 1. I fully expect to pass in this situation out of the Browns. It's just what they've done today. That's a quick one over there to Bell, who holds on. 1st down. There's 2 minutes left in this blowout. Let's see if maybe we can keep the Browns off the scoreboard, as that's another good pickup by David Bell. We're going to back up a little bit and maybe see if that'll help our man coverage. I don't know what to do here. I just want to find a way to stop them and keep them out of the end zone as they go underneath. That's incomplete. I don't love playing this much off-man coverage, but I got to see if it works, because so far nothing else has helped us. As that's a shot to the end zone. Touchdown, David Bell. Akeem Davis-Gaither came back in the game and got shaken up again. That's a little frustrating. We're going to try to run this clock out now as we go to Josh Jacobs, who can't break the tackle. He needs 8 yards to get 100, and I'd love to see him do it. Quick bubble screen out there. That's Devontae Adams trying to juke out Greg Newsome. He couldn't do it there. 3rd and 5. We are going to hand this one off. That's going to be a Josh Jacobs carry. He fights ahead. He doesn't get the first down, but that's going to end this one. The Browns didn't use a timeout. That's going to be your first victory for head coach Jim Caldwell as the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. It's a 39-20 final. This was a dominant one by the Raiders. It did help that DTR played 2 of the 4 quarters, so I'd like to see what would have happened had Deshaun stayed out there, but I'll take a victory. The first one was a blowout loss. This one was a blowout victory, so let's see if we can get a more normal game next week. Taking a look at player stats, Malik Willis was solid. He went 14-23 for 160 yards. He had a touchdown and a really dumb interception that didn't matter because they fumbled it on the return. On the ground, Jacobs was pretty good. He didn't get in the end zone, but we got an added dynamic from Malik Willis with his rushing yards of like 35 yards. Through the air, we didn't do anything too crazy. Taking a look at our defense, David Long had 7 tackles. We actually had a pretty good day from a bunch of different guys. Crosby had multiple TFLs. We did suffer some injuries, though, across our defense, so that's a little worrisome, as Crosby had a sack, Davis-Gaither had a sack, half a sack by Tyree Wilson and Jerry Tillery, 1 pick by Okuda, and 1 by Divine Diablo. Taking a look at the Cleveland Browns, Deshaun Watson was actually fantastic for them when he was out there, but DTR played quite a bit, and he honestly struggled while he was passing the ball, which is what you'd expect from a rookie quarterback. Nick Chubb was fantastic. They didn't give him the ball enough, and I'll take that as through the air. They had 3 fantastic receivers. David Njoku just absolutely burned us. Taking a look at their defense, David Long led them with 10 tackles. They didn't have a great day. They were able to pile up some stats, but they definitely struggled, as Myles Garrett only had 2 TFLs, which is something I'm happy about. And as you can see, Zawalen here out of Alabama made a big impact, a rookie defensive tackle. He's somebody we were interested in getting. He had half a sack. He had some TFL. He was really good, as David Long picked us off, but he fumbled it on the return, so that ended up costing him. Also, taking a look at our kick return stats, Gabriel Bowings had 3 for 143, had a 100-yard touchdown return. That was a game-changing play right there. Now, taking a look at our upgrades coming out of that game, Gabriel Bowens is the first one. He had that fantastic 100-yard kick return, and for him, we're going to actually have to go into deep threat. I think it's the best way to develop him. He ends up getting agility, catching 2 deep route running and 1 release. That's fantastic, and he's up to a 64 overall. Next up's X Factor, defensive end, and first-round draft pick last season, Tyree Wilson. For him, I want to go into speed rusher and start working on making him a more well-balanced player. He's going to get +2 finesse move, plus a tackle, and an ability slot because he went up to an 85 overall. He got Stonewall as his next one, which is exactly what I love. It's something we can use on this defense. Somebody who will stop people from gaining additional yards. That's perfect. I'm going to leave that on him. Taking a look at our injury report, DeMar Cox is going to miss 4 games. I haven't simulated ahead, so it says 5. He's only going to miss 4 weeks. That's really disappointing, though. I was expecting big things out of him, and honestly, he was playing really well for us, so that one's going to hurt a little bit. I'm quite disappointed by it. Next week, we're taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We all know about their offense. They have a really good receiving core. At quarterback, we're going to have to take a look and see who that is, because honestly, I don't know. Baker's in Minnesota now, so I'm not 100% sure who their quarterback is. Let's actually take a look at that real quick. It's going to be Jimmy Garoppolo, and I think we'll be able to dominate him. Should be an easy matchup for us. He's not a good quarterback. Looking at halfback, they still have Rashad White. They're going to struggle there. Like I said, their receiving core is really good. Tight end, K. Otton's young and developing. Tristan Wirfs, one of the best tackles in the entire game. They still have Ryan Jensen, who's actually hurt in real life, and his career is likely over. I'm heartbroken about that as a Buccaneers season ticket holder. He's one of my favorite players out there. Looking along their defense, they have some good players in Vita Vea. They have young guys. Levante David and Devin White are both getting a little bit older, and they're not up to their par of what we thought they would be. Their secondary is definitely not as good as I thought it would be either. They did take a corner here in the first round, though, in David Van. He's not great. He's only a 72 overall, but he's 21 years old. He has time to develop. Antoine Winfield Jr. is one of the best safeties in the entire league, and I look forward to taking on him, and hopefully I can keep him from picking me off because he's the type of player that could do that. So I look forward to seeing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come to Allegiant Stadium, and I'm LDJ11. I want to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll be back with more Raiders franchise soon. Have a great day, and I'm out.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car.